everyone. This is Jennifer of Jandal Beads Craft and welcome to my video tutorial. It's been quite a while. I haven't been doing any video tutorial, but let me show you what I've been doing for the past weeks. So here I have been practicing with some memory wire to create some very beautiful bracelets. So I'll show you some of my masterpiece. So these three memory wire bracelet cuff are made of two cuts of memory wire, and I placed some spacer which has two holes and some size or 2 millimeter assorted crystal beads, plus this seed beads that I have here, which is a silver or gold coated seed bead size 8.0. And I was able to, I like it because they look so antique. So you can wear them all together like so. It's easy to wear them. There's no need to place any lock, because as a memory wire it is very sturdy, and it doesn't slip away from your hand, so it goes back to its original shape. So look how beautiful they are. And I have placed them on my shop in Facebook, in my Facebook page, and also I've been busy creating this 3 or 2 loop memory wire bracelets with some Indian crystals and German crystals combination with some dangling over there. So I made this using seed beads size 8.0, which is in royal blue color, and it's glass, so be careful not to step on them because they will break. And I also made this one, which is also an Indian beads with some red German crystals on it, and this seed bead 8.0, which is gold coated, so it looks like antique. And they also have some dangling over there. So these are all made of memory wires, and this is what my next items are. This, which I really fell in love with, making bracelets from memory wire, because like this one, these are I used some spacer. This is a spacer flower which has 2 holes at the back, so you can stick 2 cuts of memory wire, and you can wear it this way and it doesn't slip. So I will create the video in making this designs with this in the coming days. So I hope my son will not get my tripod, my youngest boy's tripod, so I can make the video. So these are made of semi-precious stones. So a friend of mine asked me to put them on my hand, and then so that people can see it how it is in the hands. But this one are made of medium size memory wire, so it looks bigger on me because I have a very small hand. So this is the one, and I have created this very beautiful angel as a dangling for this. So these are, I think I have created 6 of this in different colors, and this is quartz with German crystals. So here they are. Sorry, it's quite big on my hand, but I'm sure these are medium size, so it fits the I'm skinny, so it fits the normal size, I mean the standard size hand. So for this you don't need lock, so it just goes like that on your hands. So see how beautiful they are, and whenever the lights hit them, they shine like this. This one, I love this one, but it's bigger on me, so I put it on my shop for sale, and it's inexpensive because I only sell them at 99 pesos each. Very affordable, and I also give discounts for bulk orders. And for those who want to resell uh, my fashion jewelry creations, then please message me on my Facebook. It's Gentle Beads Craft, and I'll get back to you on how we can send you the items. So today I have made this, all of this just for today. While I was working during my break, I created some of them. So this is what we are going to do today in this video. So let me just put it on my hand and show you how elegant they are. I think I made 3 or 4 different color combinations. So these are made of big stones in the middle, and I forgot the name of the stone. I'm gonna put it on the I'm gonna place it on the description box below this video. So here, let me just put them on my hand. And again, these are made of medium size memory wire. So I think this is altogether 11, including, so here they are. So there is still a missing what do you call this, findings here. You know, I have not put some danglings at the end, so I will still be putting danglings at the end so that it will look so elegant, just like these things. So here they are. So they're so beautiful. So we will be creating this color. So let me just remove all this in my hand. Easy to place in your hand and easy to remove. You don't need a lock or struggle with some lobster lock or toggle lock. So this is what I've been doing for the past days. And so this is what we will do today. So I have all my materials here in my new bead design board, which I purchased in Lazada, and it's about 400 pesos. So it helps me when I was creating some necklaces, because there is a size here on the sides where you can put all your beads so that you will see the outcome, and then you can change the arrangements of the beads if you don't like how it will look like. So basically this bead board will help you in visualizing the your output or your result for your project. So as I've said, we will be creating this bracelet. So I haven't done the danglings yet, so it's easy to put the danglings. So you just need to get a head pin and then put a bead on it with some metal findings. When I say metal findings, these are the metal findings, or this one are the metal findings. So you can do that, or you can put a pearl or some charms on it. So for me, I don't have some charms available right now, so I will be using beads for the dangling. So now, as I've said, I've been crazy using memory wires, and because number one, they have their own shape, and it easily goes back to its own shape, and it's easy to use when you are making some fashion jewelries. Plus they don't tarnish. This memory wire I bought in from my supplier DIY Chanfilo in Quiapo, and it's just 50 pesos I think, and you can make like 100 of bracelets if you just use a single round like this, which we are going to do right now. So anyway, let me put away that one. So so for this project we will be using an ordinary cutter, because don't use we are not it's not advisable to use your normal cutter, because it will trip your cutter here, because memory wire are very hard, and sometimes it chipped off your jewelry cutter. So I'm using this one, an ordinary cutter. So I already cut this about 1.5 rounds. So if you're going to look at your memory wire, so you have to look for the end. So this is your starting point, and this is where you will cut in order to get this shape. So, and then using your round nose pliers, you will make a circle like so on the end, so that your beads will not fall off. So now let's start doing this one. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you all the things that you need. The materials. So for the materials, I'll be using 6mm crown, 6mm crown, and an 8mm crown as a spacer for our beads. Okay. And also we will be using some beads. It's your own preference, whatever kind of beads you want to use. So for me, I'm using this 13mm stone and some 10mm crystal beads. They call it disco balls, and some spacer, any spacer you want to use, or any metal finding. So this one, I'm going to use this. And also we will be using a tube to cover our memory wire. So we'll just use 2 pieces of that, and 6 pieces of our spacer, and about 6 pieces of size 10 German crystals or glass beads, and 1 piece of I forgot the name of this stone, but I'll get back to you on it. And also I'll be using a 6mm, any kind of rondelle, for the sides. So we will be having this result after we finish creating or putting our beads together. So we will also use 8mm spacer, about 6 of them. Okay, and we will be using a little bit of this 2mm size spacer, which is just to cover the edges of our metal tube. So now we will start by taking and inserting our metal, and then the spacer, and then the German crystal, the rondelle, and then the crown, they call it crown, and then the spacer. So after this is where we placed. So this is how it looks like. So after that, this is where we place 1 2 millimeter, very small spacer, which matches our tube. So this is the tube. So okay, so this is the tube, and then again another 2 millimeter. It's too small, I cannot see it. Okay, that's too much light, anak. My son is trying to figure out how he can make this video a little bit brighter. Yeah, so now there you go, you have that side, and again we will put the other beads according to how we line them up on our bead board. This is the advantage of having a bead board. You can design your beads, arrange them on how you want them to come up with, and then just put them all together there. So now we have this crystal, 10 millimeter crystal, and then we will be using these crowns. So just insert 1 glass beads, and then a crown, and then the bead, woo, okay, and then the crown, and then the big bead, and then again another crown, and then the German crystal, or they call them disco balls. So this is how fast we can make this bracelets or memory wire cuff, bracelet cuff, and you can make as many as you can in a day, because it's just designing it in your bead board and then just inserting it over and over again. See, we're almost done. So now we place our metal findings. Okay, there you go. Now there is really no step-by-step process on this. It's just how you want your design to come up with, and then do one, and then once you are satisfied with your prototype, then you can create as many as you want, because you already have the prototype. So that's what I did for today. So there you go. Now, oops, please don't fall. Okay, so now we're almost left with a few space in our memory wire, but we still need to cut a little bit. So now we're done with our design, and then cut about a pinch size, where you can create the can create another round. So this one is kind of sturdy, so really needs muscles. Okay, good that I eat a lot of rice. So I think okay, there you go. Now if that part is still open, you can use your pliers, your flat nose pliers, to kind of like squish it a little bit so that it closes up. There you go. Okay, So there you have it, our memory wire bracelet. If you like this video, please click thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video tutorials in the coming days. Again, thank you and God bless you all. Happy beading. Bye-bye.